Have you ever looked at a line of Arabic text and just felt completely lost? Like you're not even sure where one word ends and the next one begins? Well, that's what we're going to crack open today. We're going to give you one simple, super powerful key that helps unlock the whole structure of the language. And believe it or not, it all starts with learning how to spot just one type of word.
I mean, look at this. It's beautiful, right? But if you're new to Arabic, it can be pretty intimidating. You're probably thinking, okay, what are the words here? Which one's the verb? Where's the subject? It's a totally fair question. Where do you even begin with something like this?
And the answer, you'll be happy to hear, is actually pretty simple. You don't start by trying to translate the whole thing at once. Nope. You just start by learning to spot one thing, the noun, or as it's called in Arabic, the ism. Seriously, once you can find the nouns, the entire sentence starts to, well, it just starts to make sense.
So, how do you spot them? This is the best part. You don't have to guess. Arabic gives you this amazing toolkit, a set of 5 really clear signs that basically scream, hey, over here, this word is a noun. So think of yourself as a language detective. These are your 5 essential clues. All right, detective, here's your toolkit. These are the 5 clues we're going to be looking for. Some are at the beginning of a word, like the definite article, el. Some are at the end, like a special vowel marking called tanween, another one called kasra, or this unique letter, the ta marbota. And one clue is all about its neighbors, what comes right before it. So let's dive in and look at the evidence, one clue at a time.
First up, and this one is probably the most common, is the definite article, al. If you see these 2 letters, the aleph and the lam, smacked right onto the beginning of a word, you can be sure you're looking at a noun. It works just like our word the in English, making something specific.
For instance, al-bayt isn't just any house, it's the house. Al-fathu is the victory. Al-yatim is the orphan. See that little L at the start of each one? That's your signal. It's a giant neon sign telling you this is a noun. Okay, so our second sign is kind of the opposite of the first. It's called tanween. This is a set of double vowel markings that you'll only find at the end of a word. So while al makes a noun definite or specific, tanween makes it indefinite, like saying a or an. And here's a cool tip. It usually adds a little n sound at the end. Just look at these examples. See the 2 little strokes on top of babun? That makes it babun, or a door. Or look at rasulun, which means a prophet. That double marking, whatever its shape, is tanween. If you spot that, it is a dead giveaway that you have found an indefinite noun. Now, clue number 3 is all about location, location, location. It's a tiny dash called a kasra. And the key thing to remember is its position. You will only find it underneath the last letter of a noun. If you see that dash down below, you've got yourself a noun. It's as simple as that. Okay. Our next clue isn't actually on the word itself, but right next to it. It's about context. Just like in English, words like in or from, prepositions, they need a noun to follow them. You can't just say in the and stop. You say in the house. So if you spot a preposition like fi or min, you can bet the word that comes right after it is a noun. It's like a 2-for-1 clue. And for our 5th and final clue, we've got a very special character. See this letter right here? The one that looks like a little circle with 2 dots on top? That's called a ta marbata. Think of it like a special name tag just for nouns. It only ever shows up at the end of a word, and when you see it, you can be pretty darn confident that word is a noun, usually a feminine one. Okay, so we've got our 5 clues to find nouns. Now, you might have noticed that a couple of those clues, the al prefix and the tanween, they actually told us a little something extra. They hinted at probably the most important distinction for any noun in Arabic. Is it a general, non-specific thing, or is it a very particular one? So on one side, you have the indefinite, nakira. This is a general noun, like a book, any old book. Then on the other side, you have the definite, al-marifa. This is the book, one specific book that we're talking about. And as we just saw, the language gives us these beautiful, clear signals. Tanween at the end means it's general, al at the beginning means it's specific. And this table just lays it out perfectly. Look at that first row. You start with bait, which just means a house. But then you just add that al right to the front, and boom, it becomes al-bait, the house. It's that predictable, that simple. Same thing for victory and path. It's a really powerful switch. But here's a cool little twist.
Some nouns are so important, so specific all on their own, that they're just definite by their very nature. They don't even need that al prefix to be considered definite. Let's just call them the VIP nouns.
So, the first group of these VIPs is proper names. And it makes total sense if you think about it, right? The name Ahmed isn't just any person, it's a specific person named Ahmed. Same goes for a place, like Egypt. They're already specific, so they're definite by default.
So words like Ahmedu or Fatimatu, or place names like Misru for Egypt, they're all automatically definite. You're just not going to see an L in front of them because they don't need it. Their specificity is already baked right in.
Now, the second type of VIP noun is a little more advanced, but it's incredibly powerful once you get it. It's all about possession. When you link two nouns together to show that one belongs to the other, that first noun automatically becomes definite.
Take this amazing example, Kitab Allah. The word kitab means book. By itself, it could be any book. But because it's linked here to Allah, it's not just a book anymore, it is specifically the Book of Allah. And hey, look closely at that last letter in Allah. You see that little dash underneath it? That's the kasra we were talking about. Clue number 3, right there in action.
And you see this pattern everywhere. Abd Allah, the slave of Allah. Narullah, the fire of Allah. It even works when you attach a pronoun, like in Rabbuka, which means your Lord. It's definite because we know exactly whose Lord it is. It's yours.
So what does this all really mean? Well, in the last few minutes, you haven't just been memorizing grammar rules. You've been given a whole new lens to see the Arabic language through. It's a way to find the anchor points in any sentence you look at.
And it all comes down to this one number, 5. Just 5 simple keys that let you find the skeleton of any sentence, that let you identify the most important building blocks. And that right there is where the real journey begins. Because once you can confidently spot the nouns, your brain is going to start trying to fill in the gaps. It's going to start looking for the verbs, for the actions that connect them all. You've learned how to see the anchors, so the question now is, what other patterns will you uncover next?